Welcome to the Libacious Podcast.
We're your hosts.
I'm Ashley.
And I'm Kaiman.
Enjoy.
We got to figure out the Facebook page and all that kind of stuff. We got all this social media stuff. It's so funny because it's like we're like in and out of social media. Like there's times where we're just like, yes, all about social media, but then there's other times where we're just like, mostly me. I'm just like,
I'm the same. Like we're not big social media like personally, so having to do that for the podcast is like.
Yeah, it's like, oh God.
I have to actually go on and post stuff.
Right.
And
what do I even
interact.
do?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a struggle. But it might be more fun if you guys join us on our Facebook page. I'm just kidding.
Not kidding.
Not kidding. But yeah, no, definitely we have a Facebook page now. I'm still trying to figure out how to even manage it. So if anyone
knows how to do that.
Yeah, right. We might need moderators, actually, to be honest. Like, if anybody knows how to, like, do the moderation of Facebook page.
People usually get paid.
I know. So
no,
we're gonna get some unpaid interns for now. Just kidding.
To help us.
Yeah, we'll do it ourselves for now.
Stop hitting the table. You're gonna knock my drink over.
I accidentally hit it with my knee.
You keep shaking it.
I'm sorry.
You ain't gonna be happy until one of these get wet.
Oh my God, I would be
so upset.
Crazy. I'd be devastated. Anyway. Welcome to the Libacious Podcast. I was just thinking about losing all of my technology all at once, and it made me really sad. All of our technology.
Back to the podcast.
But I'm Kaylin. That's Ashley. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're not quite as new, welcome back. And we have a drink for you this episode. It's called a Dirty Dr. Pepper. That's what it was? We thought it was going to be really nice and delicious and all that kind of stuff. The jury's still out. We took a sip and we're like, well, first off, it has Fireball in it, and Ashley is not a fan of Fireball, but I thought it might be masked by the amaretto. And it's so. I already said the two main alcoholic ingredients in it. So the recipe said that it is amaretto, Fireball, or cinnamon whiskey, whatever. And it said Coke, but we don't have Coke, and we are running out of Pepsi. So we decided we have plenty of Diet Dr. Pepper. So we were like, might as well use Diet Dr. Pepper. And we took a sip, and it's okay.
But you would drink anything, so
we're gonna keep on sipping on this. It's not a drink
just
that.
Keep on sipping.
We're trying a lot of different drinks. That's the name of the podcast is the Libacious Podcast. So we try these different drinks. So if we hit things that we wouldn't recommend, you don't have to try them. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't even try it.
Don't do it.
Don't do
Not
it.
This one.
I mean, you can make it your own, and maybe it tastes better if it's the actual ingredients of the recipe. But I mean, if you're not a fan of Fireball,
don't do it.
Putting Fireball in any drink, pretty much, it'll take over. Yeah. Like the cinnamon takes over. The cinnamon swirl. So, cheers! Oh, we just took a sip to our health and healthy habits.
Ding.
And I don't know if I said it already, but we're drinking out of red Solo cups because this feels like a red Solo cup drink.
You said in the recording for the drink when you made it.
I said in the recording, I think so. Yes. Yeah. So we're drinking out of these our little plastic cups. They're the classic red Solo cup, the party cup. There's a song made out of it. It's amazing.
It's a banger.
Look it up. It's a great song. It's a great song.
We should definitely play that.
Well,
that should be one of our bangers. I used to listen to that. My godparents were together. I don't know how.
Red Solo cup.
How the hell?
I'll feel
we used to listen to it, and I would just jam.
A party. Go ahead, keep going.
I was just jam in the living room.
Yeah.
Singing it everywhere. One time I was dancing so hard they had a rug and like I spun.
You were dancing hard to it's like a chill song. How are you dancing hard to that song?
I'm like walking back and forth like singing.
Oh,
you know
okay. What I mean? Okay, gotcha.
I was like maybe like 12, 13, you know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Being goofy. And then I was like it ends and I forgot what it was and then, like I slipped on the rug and I was like face planted to the couch.
No. Oh no. At least there's a couch to catch you. Yeah.
It's but if it wasn't there, I would be like
right, put your face right into the ground.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That was funny.
Great song though. Great song.
You might hear music in the background again.
Always.
My dad started his music early. I think he does this on purpose.
Yeah, at this point.
Subconsciously, I think he's like, they said to record. They said to do it earlier, so I can listen to my music or play my music loud. But I'm gonna start early.
We're like, okay, we're gonna try to start it at a certain time, and he's like, okay, so I'm gonna play music.
I'm gonna start at 3:30.
So he's gonna run out of music though. So maybe we should maybe we should always just wait until after. No, I'm just kidding.
No,
whenever we wait, whenever we try to wait until after they're done, we're like super low energy because it's basically like we had just been waiting all day. It's like it's like when we do recordings after work, we're like
hello, welcome
like
to the podcast.
Right, everything's just drained and everything. I don't know, but I mean, also we do good podcasts after we like have been traveling around, like going around and stuff like that. I feel like
we have a life.
Like when we have a life. Like today we were just kind of like chilling around the house, just hanging out.
You don't always have to do something.
No, I know. I'm just like when we go out and have like some fresh air. I feel like
we could have went out and did something. We could have like went for a walk.
Yeah, that's true.
But I literally got up and started getting ready for the podcast.
Yeah, that's true. We'll do that next time. We'll see. Actually, we'll do a little test. So
maybe
this is
breakfast
us
or something before.
Yeah.
Going out for a brunch.
Yeah, brunch. A little pre-podcast brunch. That sounds good. This is us just chilling at the house and then recording. So next episode.
This might as well be an off-the-shoulder shirt.
Your shirt. Oh yeah.
Look, it's like the more I move, it's like
it's just really trying. It's funny because like. I don't think there's any like men's clothing that ever like I don't
to be all tits and all shoulders like
right. I don't think there's any like men's clothing that's like like the only thing that's like kind of revealing for men is just when they're wearing like tank tops.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. And then if it's like a deep like tank top and it's like showing like their pecs or if it's small.
Well,
if they're wearing a small
in the world men are supposed to be, covered.
I guess.
It's feminine for you.
It's feminine to show a little bit of cleavage. Yeah.
Can you imagine like a man walking around in a crop top? You'd be like, what the?
I mean, I guess
you know what I mean?
The closest
that's weird.
The closest thing to men being like revealing is when they're wearing like really low like pants and you can see like the V. Like
oh yeah,
like somebody's like
yeah,
like if their pants are like low, you and they're like make sure you shave men when you have that because you don't want a bush flying out.
Could you imagine?
But like you could see like the V, the V there.
Everybody got it.
Or it's called what is it called? What they called it in Rick and Morty? They called it the cum gutter, and then they said. Jesus Christ had a cum gutter. They said that was a whole thing. We'll look at actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a clip up. It's gonna be a clip on our TikTok page. So watch the TikTok. Because there's literally a scene where there's like, what is that? What is it called? What is that? That crease called? And he was like, I think it's called a cum gutter. And I'm like, I don't. It's such a weird show.
I can't wait.
We still haven't even watched the latest season.
Yeah, the new season.
Good. Get new mics, you saying? Oh, like omnidirectional mics where we don't have to like talk right into it.
Because like I'm trying to look at you and it sounds like I'm so far away. I have to like go way up here.
Yeah. We have to have mics that can like block everything behind it and only take in what's like right in front of it, like right here, that kind of thing. So I don't know if it's geared towards me, if this is like a Facebook like ad that's happening to me, or if you've been seeing a lot of this. But apparently in Chicago, there's this thing called the Empire Strips Back, and I keep
told me about that. I haven't seen those ads that you said.
I keep getting these ads. I don't know if I even saved it. Let me. let me try to like put this on, but it literally is. It's a Star Wars like burlesque
three
show.
dots is on the side when you hover it.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, it's because it's in Chicago. I'm guessing. It's such a weird concept, and I'm just like,
I've only seen what you showed me, but I haven't seen. You're like, it keeps popping up. I haven't seen that at all.
So they're just like, okay, this guy would appreciate, and they know I like Star Wars, so they're
I just don't understand who was like, we gotta do burlesque for Star Wars.
Gotta do it. I mean,
like who
did George
how much
Lucas
the tickets are?
Did George Lucas sign off on
bottom.
this? Oh, Zone B is only $39 per person.
Oh, there you go.
Stage Zone B. That's in the back.
In the back.
So you can do front row, the splash zone.
$100.
Oh, it's $69 per person. They did that price on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
And then balcony. You can do 39. Balcony. You know what? We might even go. We might go.
No, we're not.
Who knows? Just kidding. But it's literally like women in stormtrooper outfits, but it's skimpy like we were saying earlier, like with the clothes thing. Mm-hmm. And it's like, if this was a real thing and people were supposed to be wearing like armor, mm-hmm. That's the one thing I always get upset about in like video games, where it's like
women are like naked,
right? It's like, here's your armor. It's like a breastplate, but it's like metal just over the boobs, and the rest is just all skin. Mm-hmm. And you're like,
and she's like the best fighter, and it's
right,
like, she can easily die. Like, right,
you're gonna get shot in the stomach, right. And it's like, well, and then the men are just completely just like in like complete like
cargo pants and
night outfit, kind of like the metal and all that. Or you could do cargo pants and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's always like cargo pants usually when I see those.
It's never. Although it is getting a little bit better for recent video games. I'm guessing because more women are actually designing these games, mm-hmm. and it's not just all men who are just like, this is just like comic books. Right. There's a comic, I don't know, I can't remember if it's even, I think it's DC, and I don't know her name. I don't read comics, so don't get on my ass if you read comics and you're like, oh, I think her name is Power Girl or something like that.
I wouldn't know.
But
you can lie to me. I'm like, okay.
The story behind Power Girl, she's like a cousin or something of Superman or something like that. Mm-hmm. But she has basically this boob window. It's like she has a whole thing, but it's like an oval cut out, so you can just see her cleavage. Mm-hmm. And it's like, her reasoning is, I don't know what house I come from, so I can't have the like Superman like thing, so I just leave it blank. I leave it open because I don't know. And it's like, who wrote this? Who did
She
this?
literally have just a blank like thing, just, not her tits out.
Right, exactly.
Ugh, gross.
And it was just like, it was like, you definitely know a man wrote mm-hmm. that, because it's like, he's trying to be tasteful, because he's like, oh no, there's a whole reason she's trying to find herself, what house she belongs to.
She doesn't know where she belongs.
So she's gonna have her tits out. Right. So it's like,
pick me, please. No. Tell me I belong with you.
Oh no, I need to find. I'll put a picture up somewhere of Power Girl, but it's like literally.
I was gonna say like Powerpuff, and I was like, Powerpuff.
Powerpuff. The Powerpuff, absolutely not. That's if anything weird like comic booky happened with the Powerpuff Girls, everybody who reads that is going to jail. Mm-hmm. Because they're little girls. Get out of here.
Right.
But enough about Power Girl and comics that I've never read and I don't know anything about. I have something here. We're gonna try a segment.
Isn't it too early to do a segment?
You think it's too early to do a segment? I mean, we do 3 of these things. Okay. The last one is gonna be us like wrapping up and figuring it out. So, I found this thing on Reddit. It's not a new subreddit. It's literally a bunch of people. I know it's.
We're not going to say the name of it because everybody's doing it at this point.
Well, yeah, but I saw this and I was like, this makes sense, and it's also kind of topical for us at least, because when this recording comes out, we'll be like be going to a wedding, mm-hmm. And this is about a wedding. My wedding was back on Saturday, December 31st, and I'm still getting backlash from this. So I wanted to know if this was an asshole move. The country I live in, it is currently winter, and we get a fair amount of snow. So my wedding was a winter-themed wedding. The color theme was forest green and gold. My dress was obviously white, and I chose the color of my bridesmaids' dresses to be forest green as well. My maid of honor's dress was black, and everyone was to wear gold accessories. I have this friend, let's call her Kat, that I asked to be one of my bridesmaids. When we went dress shopping and I told them the color theme I was going for, Kat immediately expressed that she thought forest green was a bad choice. She said that
it's not a flattering color.
She thinks
it's not a flattering
she thinks
color.
that it's not a flattering color, and thought I should choose something different and more girly.
It's not your wedding.
No, yeah, it's funny because it's like this is literally our colors.
Mm-hmm.
Like forest green was our colors for our wedding. I said no because my wedding was winter themed, and I thought the color would go perfect with the theme. She suggested a pink, blue, even a red.
Ew.
I said no, but thanks for your opinion. She found out my maid of honor's dress was black and asked if she could wear black too. I said no. Only my maid of honor is wearing black. I paid for all the dresses.
Oh, hell no.
That right there, I think.
Hell no.
I think right there, I'm like, in this story, I'm like, you're not the asshole.
Not at all.
Fast forward to wedding day, everyone's getting their hair and makeup done, and Kat shows up 30 minutes late holding a bag that looked like it had a dress inside.
Oh, hell no.
I asked her what this was for. She told me it was for later on at the reception if she got uncomfortable and wanted to change after pictures. I was like, okay, cool. So fast forward, we're all dressed and walking down the stairs because the ceremony is beginning in 30 minutes. And we were going to take some pictures before. Kat is the last person to come down, and she's wearing a black dress.
Oh, hell no.
At the time, I was preoccupied with pictures with my parents, but my maid of honor came over to me, made me aware of the situation. I confronted Kat and asked her what was going on. She said she hates our bridesmaid dress.
Hell no.
As the color is ugly and made her look gross, so she's wearing black.
Hell no.
I told her please go back and change. She refused and started walking away from me. I said I'm going to ask her one more time, and if she doesn't oblige, I'm calling security and kicking her out.
Yep.
She began yelling at me to fuck off, so I called security and asked them to please escort her out. She started making a big scene, yelling how I'm such a bitch, and I can't force her to wear anything that I'm a horrible, inconsiderate friend.
No, you should stay to yourself.
Right, exactly. Right. This is, like, even, like, you can negotiate, like, try to find a dress that suits you, but in the same color.
Exactly.
That kind of thing. But, like, just going behind somebody's back, going behind their wishes, like, this is her
and
wedding.
Lying, saying it's for the reception after the pictures.
Right, exactly.
She knew she was in the wrong.
She knew. She was sneaking. Ever since the wedding, Kat has been blowing up my phone with texts saying some really nasty things and asking for the money back she spent on the black dress.
Hell no.
The writer bought the dress. So,
exactly.
Like, you spent your own money since
Exactly.
it was a waste and she didn't get to wear it. I had to block her number. Some of my other bridesmaids have been giving me shit saying that it was a little harsh kicking her out and embarrassing her like that.
Embarrassing her?
And
she told her to fuck off at her wedding day.
Right, exactly. And maybe that I should give her the money back. Am I the asshole for kicking her out? Absolutely not. Absolutely not the asshole. I get upset just from reading that. And I was like,
are you kidding me?
Like, if that
first off, fuck the bridesmaids. How about that? How about you guys pay her back then if you have a big deal about it? Why aren't you mad at the girl who lied and said this dress was for the reception?
Right. Oh no. The thread was locked because people are getting upset. I guess we tried sticking a reminder about the rules, but y'all couldn't behave. Everyone take a breath and make some cupcakes.
She embarrassed herself. She agreed to wear the dress you picked out, and then
not the asshole. Yeah. I guess I guess this is a controversial subject because
you're calling her a bad friend and being inconsiderate. You were inconsiderate because you lied to her face on her wedding day, and you came 30 minutes late.
Right. Because
for hair and makeup, you have to be on time.
Absolutely.
Why do you think we got up at like 5 a.m. from our hair and makeup?
Oh my god.
The wedding.
And it was you were. It felt like you were. Was it cutting it close by the end or no?
No, we were done early. She was done early.
Okay.
I probably should put my hair up for that day.
But oh my god. Oh yeah, definitely because it was so hot at our wedding. But yeah, no, I would be pissed as the groom. Like then they didn't even talk about what the groom even said about that. Like how he even thinks.
Well, he was probably like annoyed, but he was probably like I wasn't. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Like, I mean, you would be annoyed, but you'd be like, yeah.
It's like a bridesmaid thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be upset if somebody like in my well, if somebody in my like the groomsmen, like somebody was like, I didn't like how I looked in this, so I just wore something different. It's like this is the reason that
that's kind of how it would kind of happen for our wedding. Remember?
We had
one of the bridesmaids took their time buying the dress until someone backed out, and their color scheme was changed, and they automatically bought a dress. Remember that? Mm-hmm. And it was like, oh, I didn't like the color.
Right. It's like, okay, well,
you think I like the color I gotta wear for you?
Right. Oh God, yeah, no, this is it strikes close to home, this one, because it's just like we're like the reason why we're doing this and like asking you to be a part of this is
because you're an important person in our life.
You're important to us, yes, and also it's like we need to like. Sure, like we're trying to go in as a unit, but like literally the reason that the maid of honor was wearing black was because she's the maid of honor.
Exactly.
So they get something different because it's like they have a different standing as the other bridesmaids.
Exactly.
And it's like, I don't know, like it's. I mean, obviously, it's a wedding, and people take that as seriously or not seriously as it goes, but it's like. If you're going against somebody's wishes, like she literally told you, she was like, okay, like the writer said, thank you for your opinion. I'm going with this.
Exactly.
And then you just immediately just say, nah. So yeah, if you get embarrassed because you can't do what can't follow like rules or follow somebody's wishes.
How the hell should you expect her to just allow her to walk down the aisle for her wedding, and you're pretty much cussing her out and ignoring her and walking away?
Right, exactly.
You really think you're gonna continue to be in my wedding and be in my photos forever?
Nope.
Hell to the now.
Nah. Yeah, no, she's not the whoever wrote this, you are not the asshole.
No, you're in the right. And your other friends need to get in check.
I love that this person's name is Bridezilla XOXO. That's their so I guess they felt like they were Bridezilla, but
no, they're her friends. It says
she's still not.
She's getting shit for it. But why would her friends like?
You get to name your username. Her username.
I know, but I'm saying, but her friends are probably making her feel like she's a Bridezilla.
Right, exactly. This is also probably a throwaway account because people do that to just ask these kind of questions.
But I feel like. No, she's in the wrong. You're not the asshole.
Oh yeah, it says not the asshole right here. The consensus is. I think a lot of the not am I the asshole.
We gotta find the one that we heard about the husband getting sick when his sister-in-law said she was pregnant.
Yes, we have to find.
We gotta find that one.
Yeah, because we heard it on a TikTok, and the basic story was sister
announced at the dinner that she was pregnant, and the husband's face like he just went like ghost started like just white, and then he was like he started throwing up. He went to the parents' bathroom and they left, and she was just like he was throwing up, and then he was in the shower, sounded like he was like upset, and he was like crying. I just need time. And the thing like it ended was like, am I the asshole for thinking that my husband got my sister pregnant?
Yeah, and then but the way that the way that the writer was saying it was like all of these little things were
like he wasn't getting up congratulating the sister.
Right.
He was just staring at her.
He just kind of like
he just saw ghosts.
Yeah, and it was kind of
or what did I say? Yeah.
Like he saw a ghost. Yeah, and then he excused himself, and then like she found him throwing up in the bathroom. Yeah. And we need to hear what happened here. What happened there? Also, that's
partially look up like
I feel like that's awkward. Should we see? There's so many people have their husband.
We'll have to look into it next episode.
Yeah, we'll find it. We'll put it on. Yeah, this will be next episode's thing.
But yeah, we're gonna try to do this. We're trying to figure out a name. Obviously, the segment's not gonna be "Am I the Asshole?" because everybody's doing that.
Well, yeah, that's everybody. Well, I mean, we want to do little like internet.
Yeah, it's not gonna be always "Am I the Asshole?" It's gonna be stuff that we find like interesting.
Yeah, interesting internet.
Like I know how.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kale on Baby Mama's No Drama.
Mm-hmm.
They do down in the DM because people write in their like their podcast Instagram. They write in DM.
Oh yeah,
no. Or the email, and then like another one they do not hot. It's like I forgot. It's something else. It's like little catchy things, you know. So we'll figure it out.
Spicy internet morsels. Okay. Anyway, we got to workshop that too.
Definitely not gonna be that.
Spicy internet.
It's like a stray ass nerd.
More because I use the word morsels.
No, it's because it's so long. You're like, I'm gonna say the longest thing I've ever can.
Is it? I don't think it's that long. If you say it really quick, spicy internet morsels.
No.
Yeah, just a little spice cake.
Can you imagine if we came on here and we had more than a couple drinks? We can't even say it.
Okay, name it. We'll name it spice cakes.
Every time we say it, it'll be like different.
We're gonna go with spice cake segment. The spice cake segment.
I mean, that works.
Well, there you go. Just
It's probably changed. Something with spice.
I had to go with the
clearly like spice. So something with spice.
I had to go with the big because it's spicy. It's spicy. Right. I had to go with the big thing and then I chopped it down.
Spicy topics is too boring.
No.
Spicy.
Spice cakes.
Okay.
Spice cake.
Why cake though?
Because that fat ass. I don't know.
Okay.
I mean I don't know because it sounds good. Okay, does it have to have a meaning?
No, or like it just sounds literally random.
Literally is random.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Spice cake it is.
Not everything has to make sense.
I know. All right.
Spice cakes.
Spice cake.
Spice cakes. We're gonna have some spice cakes. I
guess we are random. So.
Yeah, it's all random anyway. So it's just the thing that.
I'm changing out this top when we're done.
I like that top on you.
I like it too, but I need to figure out.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be like down here. Like this is supposed to be under my tits.
Wait, what?
This is supposed to be like this.
Hold on, YouTube.
I got a tank top on under here.
You gotta warn us. We're gonna get flagged. We can't.
There's a tank top on.
You can't be going over here with your Power Girl. Your Power Girl window.
They're already out. Don't be doing that.
Oh no. We just guys, don't look at the crease. That's my wife. Okay.
Calm down.
Anyway, if I would, there goes.
It's like a motorcycle.
Motorcycle. Oh, it's getting nice. I guess it's nice enough for people to be motor scooting.
Anyways.
But I mean, this whole thing, that whole thing. I'm glad that we didn't have to deal with
new headphones.
I'm glad we didn't have to like kick anybody out of our wedding. Mm-hmm. I mean, compared to that, our wedding went without a hitch. Yeah. Like, it was fine. Mm-hmm. But I mean, everybody's gonna have an opinion anyway, too. You know, like yeah. there were people who were just like, I don't like. It was like just because it's not your vision for a wedding doesn't mean that
our vision was stolen.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that also. I mean, everything was stolen. Yeah. But at least, luckily, we were able to do it first. Yeah. And better.
Yeah.
So.
Could you imagine if we changed our date? It would have been like, oh, we're gonna change ours.
Right. I feel like that probably would have. Yeah. It's like it.
I really wish we would have just done like a smaller, like a party of maybe 50, and like a tiny, like you know, some of those places we were looking up on the Knot. It was like tiny, like venues. I wish we would have done something like that.
We should have. I mean, obviously,
like
honestly,
that one in Aurora I like with the brick. Ooh, something tiny like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of well, it's obviously like even my parents were like, they were just like, don't even like invite a lot of people. Like they told
we didn't even invite a lot. We only invited, it was like 80-ish people.
Yeah, and they were
was small.
They were like, I was like, oh, maybe I should invite this person. They're like, we don't really talk to them. It was like, oh, okay.
We should have just did like our parents and then like grandparents,
like immediate family kind of thing. Yeah.
No wedding party, just like bachelor bachelorette and just like thanks guys.
Yeah. I mean,
see you at the wedding.
Hindsight is 2020. We probably could have used all that money to buy a house or something like that, right? But I had to have a big wedding. I mean, also, but I had seen
it was opposite. It was you who wanted it, which was so funny.
Hindsight is we would have definitely done a lot smaller, invited less people, because I didn't even get to say hi to everybody or I didn't actually. Like not get to I just didn't. I was just like everything was just so like fast and like quick. I was kind of just like dealing with I didn't say hi to everybody.
Same.
And I was like,
we said hi to half.
Mostly everybody. And then like
we recommend small wedding.
Yeah, or elope. Just like
I literally said let's elope. It would have been a fun trip.
Would have been better.
Going to Vegas.
Yeah.
Me getting a dress from Lulu's and like still wearing my stuff, you know what I mean, and just like finding a photographer for like down like there and just getting pictures and having like our friends there and our parents.
I think what we learned from the
my
wedding,
grandma could have been there.
If we did it early. I think what we learned from this, like everything's a learning experience. I think we learned from our wedding is that you don't have to make a big deal out of things that a lot of people make big deals out of. Like we don't even
like getting engaged fast. We were fine with just being boyfriend girlfriend we were fine, or having a long engagement. We were fine with that. And people were like, when are you gonna get married? When are you gonna get married? We're like.
Don't you don't have to succumb to like society is gonna pressure you into doing stuff on their timeline.
And we were fine doing extended.
Because like everybody's asking us when we're gonna have kids, and it's like we're not ready. It's like
I literally said we're still in our selfish era.
Right, we're trying to do this. We're trying to make our own lives, and like as soon as we have kids, it's gonna have to be just them. Exactly. Like that kind of thing. Is like we're not ready for.
We still like to be able to just get up and like, you want to go to Milwaukee? Okay.
Exactly. You can't do that.
You want to go downtown tonight?
You can't do that with kids. You can't do that.
No, you gotta be
like honestly, and like not even. That's why we don't have a pet. Like we both were like, I would love to have a dog, but we're like, we just like to go and do things, and we can't just. I mean,
we can't be like our staycations. Like sometimes it's last minute.
Right.
Like Thursday, we were like, you want to go downtown? We find a hotel. What are we gonna do? Leave our fucking dog at home for 2 days, starving? Like,
You could do that with cats, but we're not cat people.
No,
I'm sorry, all the cat people out there, but
and watch we get a cat later on.
Right. I mean, I'm
a cat person. It's just I'm traumatized from my old cat.
Yeah, and I'm like I could deal with a cat. Yeah, I could deal I'm okay with cats, but it's just like.
But I have allergies, so I can't.
Yeah, I'm just more of a dog person. Yeah. I don't know what it's a preference. It's a preference.
We want 2 dogs.
Yes, I want to. I mean,
we need a medium dog and a small dog. We can't have 2 like small dogs.
You can't have 2 small dogs.
We have to have one to make people think that we're protected.
One that's intimidating.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll get a German Shepherd and a wiener dog. Yeah.
Right. Can you imagine?
Be the best friends.
We can get a miniature schnauzer if we're gonna get medium.
We can get just a schnauzer, just a medium schnauzer.
Okay.
Like a miniature schnauzer. I want a schnauzer because when I was a kid, I had a miniature schnauzer. Her name was Zoe. She was the sweetest little dog, but also very sassy. Like she thought she was people, and but she was people. She did the thing where she was like, she thought she was royalty because we treated her like royalty, but she like would cross her paws while sitting on her side or the side of the couch. We had an entire cushion on the couch that was dedicated to her, and she would sit there and put her like chin up and then cross her paws like she was like, look at my subjects walking around the house tending to my every need, and I'm over here like, okay, let me heat up your wet food really quick. Every morning at like 6 a.m. I had to wake up and like heat up her wet food and put it on her dry food because she wouldn't eat it unless it was. Oh my god, sorry, I could talk about my dog all the time. But
I'm so surprised I haven't got another dog.
My mom said she can't deal with the heartbreak anymore because like when my dog died, it was a little bit traumatic for her because my dog was, well, the funniest thing, not funny, but like the craziest thing is that my dog Zoe got diagnosed with cancer, and then we were like, oh well, we're gonna make her last like few months, because they were like, she has cancer, she's probably gonna die in like 3 to 4 months. We're like, we're gonna make these the most comfortable months of her life, everything. We like got her, like pampered her, got her like, she loved doggy ice cream, so we get doggy ice cream all the time. And then she ended up living for like 14 more months. she was like, oh, I'm staying, okay, like I'm getting pampered, I'm gonna stay.
My the one of the doctors that work at my job, literally like right when she started, her cat, she's a cat lady, her cat got sick, and she was like, I don't know if she had cancer, but it was something she had to give the cat medicine consistently. Yeah. And so her mom or her brother would have to go to the house while she was at work to give the cat medicine and watch her. But she was like, I really thought that she would be done by now. She's like, but she's just trucking along.
Just hanging on, yeah.
She said for a week she wasn't looking so good. And she was like, and this week she's out, she's around playing. Yeah. But I think she finally just put her down. So instead of her suffering. Yeah. And I think she's got 2 kittens now.
2 kittens?
Yeah, 2 black. Oh. I think she might have, I don't know. I think she got 1, but it's like she keeps saying like 2, but I know she has 1 at least.
Okay, yeah. Because, I mean, it's fun. Like, I would like to take care of, like, a little animal or, like, a little thing. But,
I think we're settled in our...
Yeah, we're not settled right now. We're kind of, like, in a transition.
Yeah, we're in limbo right now. Yeah. When we're settled in our investment, I think it will be different. Because, like, we will be like, we can just throw something here. We can have people here. We can just do... You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Then we'll probably be like, okay, we can get a dog.
What I can take care of now is would I name it Papyrus? I think
so.
Yeah, because it reminds me of reeds in Egypt for some reason. I just love Egypt. Anyway, but the traumatic thing that happened, and I'm sorry, trigger warning for anybody who's had to deal with this, but the traumatic thing that happened for my mom, which is why she doesn't really want another pet, my dog, she was just going down the stairs like she normally does, but she like tripped. And then she fell down and had a seizure on the bottom of the stairs. And then I was in college at that point.
I think you told the story.
I've told the story?
I think you have.
Okay, yeah. So, but yeah, she...
You don't have to go into detail. You can just say you had to... you don't have to say everything.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, she fell down. She had a seizure. My mom took her to the vet. And they were just like, we're going to have... It's like, she's in pain. We're going to have to put her down. And then she called me. I was in college. And she was like, we're putting her down now. And I was like, can I drive down there? And they're like, we have to do it now. And I was like, it's only an hour and a half drive. Can I go down there? And she was like, no, like, we're in the room. Like, they're going to do that. And then she was like, you can talk to her. And I was on the phone with, I'm like getting a little choked up right now.
Then why are you talking about it?
I don't.
Jeez. I just say you talk.
I know.
I just say you talked about it. And I say you don't got to go in detail. You're going in detail again.
I just have to, I wanted to tell the story, okay?
You already told the story.
There might be new people who aren't going to go back and listen.
But you don't have to go into detail.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So
you get emotional about it every time.
I talked to my dog on the phone. I heard whining because she could hear me, but she couldn't see me. And I didn't ask my mom if she went back there with her. I don't think she could. And I'm like, that's the one thing I was like, I'm still upset about, is that, like, I know a lot of times they're like dogs.
I think they allow it now, right?
No, they've always allowed it. Like
she couldn't, right? You said emotionally she couldn't.
Yeah, she emotionally couldn't, and I would have been there. Yeah, like if I was there, I would have been in the room with her. Yeah. But like they're like, a lot of vets I've heard was like, a lot of the times when their pets are getting put down and they don't stay in the room. They're in a sterile room with people they don't know. They don't understand what's happening, and the look of panic in their eyes, looking for somebody who, yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, no. It's like, if I had to go through that again, obviously I'm going to be there because I'm not going to be off at college. But I would go in the back room, and I would go with them. But yeah, no, and so that's why my mom doesn't want another pet. But I'm like, I'm willing to go through it because it's the joy of having, like, raising and even just being a companion like that. Something that loves you, someone that loves you unconditionally besides your spouse.
What they don't talk about is how expensive.
Oh, it's so expensive. That's why you get pet insurance.
Yes,
but that's expensive too.
Yes, but I forget what job would I have, was it this? No, I think it's my last job before this one. I was like, I can get pet insurance.
We should get a dog. We should get a dog. I mean, obviously, like everybody else during the pandemic, we were like, well, should we get an animal?
This is why they all have separation anxiety.
Right, exactly, because everybody had them, and then they were like, we could just stay at home with our pets, and then 2021, they're like, yo, come back into the office.
No, and the dog.
The dog's like, what do I do? I've never been alone in the house by myself before, and it's been years.
Right.
But yeah, no, that's Zoe, and then you had, what was your wiener dog's name? Daisy, yeah. That was traumatic for you, right? Well, not traumatic, but just the fact that
I realized I was too busy, like we are now.
Yeah.
But it was like when I was like going out every weekend, or you know what I mean. It was work. Actually, it wasn't even going out. It was just work.
Just work, yeah. And you like worked.
It was like at the time my mom just had a heart attack, and she was like, I can't. Like she was like, I will help you if I could. Like, but I'm tired, and she's just like.
She wants to be. Yeah. She's a puppy, so she wanted to. Yeah.
So I had to give her back.
Yeah.
But she was
little wiener dog.
She was given to like an older couple.
Okay, so they were home all the time. She could like hang out with them, that kind of thing. Okay, that's nice. That's good. It's always good to know that a dog that or an animal that you've cared for is going to a good home, a nice home. So, but yeah, see, we love animals, and we love. I mean, eventually we said we want to have children, but it's just not the time. No. So anybody who's listening to this who's asked us
geriatric pregnancy.
I mean, anything past 30 is a geriatric pregnancy.
As I said, I'm going to have one.
Which I don't understand that. It's like you got to have, as soon as you can get pregnant, you got to start getting pregnant, or it's geriatric.
Well, I'm working on getting healthy so I can get pregnant, but first we're starting our investment.
Same. I don't know how diabetes affects like
the swimmers.
Yeah, the swimmers. Yeah, I didn't know how to say it, but perfect. The swimmers. Yeah, I know pregnant women with diabetes have to make sure that their blood sugar is regulated at all times, but I just have to make sure everything's right as soon as the swimmers start swimming. And then
they aren't stopped by
right, and then I can just go back to playing video games and eating Cheetos.
Hey.
Protector. Wait, what protector? Oh, gotcha. The rubber protector.
Funny.
I was like, wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Yes. Right. They just smack their heads into a thing. Yes, we are using contraceptives because we don't want kids, guys. Yeah. Anybody who's like, you guys are married, so you should start having kids.
Hell no.
Have you seen the economy?
Right.
Have you seen what's going on in the world?
My mom literally said yesterday, she's like, you can make it work. I said, not with this bank account right now, man. Right.
You can make it work.
Now all these weddings we got coming up.
Right. There's weddings. There's house that we want to get. There's other stuff that we're building. It's like we have like work children that we have to work on. We have children that aren't technically children that we want to build
extra income, and then we can worry about a baby.
Exactly. This is our baby for now.
Yeah.
The podcast. This is our baby. This is all of our attention. Yeah. This is our attention that we're gonna be putting into.
But anyways.
Sorry.
We gotta end it now.
Oh, we can't end it. Yeah. Well, with all that being said, thank you for listening.
That's what I'm supposed to say.
Oh, I was saying it so I can go off to you, because you have to do the whole thing.
Please like, rate, and subscribe.
Whoops. I shouldn't have said anything.
No, you shouldn't have.
I'm sorry.
Share with your friends and family.
Follow us on Facebook. We have a Facebook page. There's nothing on it right now. He's still talking. I'm just supplementary.
Follow us on TikTok and Instagram. And we will talk to you next time. Bye.
No, bye.
Bye.
She's mad. Ooh, she's mad.